What do you guys think about this? The U.S. Mint stopped producing pennies. So, as of the 12th of November 2025, the U.S. Mint has stopped penny production, making all thoughts cost a nickel instead. So, yeah, you can no longer say a penny for your thoughts. The new kids in about 10 years will be so confused if you say a penny for your thoughts. Why did the penny stop production? Well, in short, the government ordered the Treasury to stop minting pennies as a budget cost cutting measure in February. But a resulting shift to nickels, which are more expensive than pennies to produce, well, duh, they're 5 cents, not 1 cent, could cause other losses in a federal budget. Why? They're already making the nickels anyway. They're not going to change anything. They're not adding more nickels to take away the no, they're. And don't think you're going to be able to keep getting pennies. They've already started shipping those things back to the mint to be melted down. So that's why you can't find any pennies. This has all been a part of the plan. So they're going to melt them all down. So whatever you have now, you better save them because you're not going to be able to get them anymore. In fact, I doubt you'll be able to even get them from the bank anymore just because they're going to be, like I said, shipping them back to the mint to melt them down. Pennies were among the first coin distributed by the U.S. Mint, a Bureau of Treasury Department, more than 230 years ago. Pennies began being produced in 1793 and ceased as of November 24th, 2025. This chart here also shows back in 2025 the cost of a penny's value. So it looks like the penny is the copper and the nickel is the silver. Fair enough. So the cost of a penny, or excuse me, it says penny spending value. Well, obviously it's 1 cent. It's going to be 1/5 of the nickel. I mean, hello. But it looks like a penny cost. So a penny is actually costing 3.69 cents to make now, and a nickel is 13.8 cents. Well, if you guys work on this inflation thing, things have went crazy. In fact, prices went up so high that way back in 2020, I remember getting a raise at my work because in the middle of nowhere, we just got this raise because the cost of living jumped that much. Well, I guarantee you the cost of living has doubled since that 2020 mark, 2021, and my wage has not. So that cost of living thing is out the window right now. So the people, if you were making $10 an hour, which I don't think anybody does anymore, but if you were making, let's just say $20 an hour, you should be $30 an hour about now. So, anyways, that's my thought anyway on that. So pennies are out. No more pennies. Not a penny for your thoughts anymore. The cost of making both coins has increased over the past 2 decades. Everything's went up in the past 2 decades. It's the cost of everything just goes up. Anyways, the cost of making both coins increased over the past 2 decades. Some of this is attributed to the rise of the raw material prices of copper, zinc, and nickel. Now, they're not really using much of copper in a penny anyway. There's a lot of filler in there, if I'm not mistaken. Higher metal prices result in higher production costs. If production costs get too high, the difference between a coin's face value and the cost of putting it into circulation make the coin worth less than what it would cost to make it. Okay, fair enough. Look how many people melt pennies down and turn them into blocks and try changing them in. Look it up. People do that. I don't know how much of the penny is actually copper. I don't think the whole thing is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Doubt it'd be pure though. I'm pretty sure they could make it out of something else. It's just a penny, so they could make it out of something cheaper or something. But the last circulated pennies will be auctioned off on December 11th through a special sale of 232 3-coin sets, symbolizing a 232 years pennies have been circulated. The government agency said each set includes two circulating pennies, one from each of the mint's production plants in Philadelphia and Denver. And in addition to the 99.99% 24-karat gold uncirculated penny, also minted in Philadelphia. Say that again. Let's see. Each set includes 2 circulating pennies, one from each of the mint's production plants in Philadelphia and Denver, in addition to a 99.99 24 karat gold uncirculated penny. Sign me up. I would like that. Most expensive penny I'd ever buy. When is the auction for the pennies? Live bidding for this set of pennies will begin on Thursday, December 11th at 12 p.m. Eastern. The auction will be hosted by the Stack Bowers Gallery. The website, you can find it by looking it up on Google. The broadcast from Griffin Studios is in the firm's Costa Mesa, California headquarters. Each set will come with serialized certificate of authenticity. The final set, number 232, will include the 3 dies used to strike the coins. You will be able to get the actual dies for those pennies. That is crazy. This is going to go for a lot of money, I bet you. A lot of money. Oh, man, that would be just cool to have. It'd be cool to have as a history piece, I think. The pennies will also bear an Omega preview mark showing that the coins are among the last of the circulating pennies struck by the mint. McNally and U.S. Treasurer Brandon Beach operated these presses to strike the final Philadelphia Mint Omega coins. That is freaking crazy. Oh, man. Would you like to have the last final coin that was ever made? Of the pennies. I know it's a penny, right? This is going to be the most expensive penny anybody's ever bought. I had a few pennies that were not worth a whole bunch. I got some wheat pennies. There was flash in your pan guy had an auction of some pennies. I still got those somewhere. I have a safe full of different stuff that's kind of neat, and pennies is among those. I also have coins from all over the world, thanks to a friend in Australia, and it was a part of his dad's collection. Maybe one day we'll go over some coins if people are interested and check out some of the coins from all over the world. I think that would be pretty amazing. Well, let me know. Let me know what you think. Would you guys like to go over some coins that I have from other countries? I mean, I have stuff from Fiji, coins from all over the world. I have some coins from that I got back in 1999 when I was a security officer, and a gentleman that worked for Pfizer came up there to work at something at Pfizer when I was in the guard shack. And one of his trips, I said, hey, when you go back to your country, England, I think it was, when you go back there, and can you bring me back some coins? And he sure did. He brought me back some coins, and they were wrapped up in this like coin clear plastic baggie kind of thing, and they've been in that baggie now. Like I said, I think it was 99, 2000, and they've been in that baggie now for 25 years, like legit 25 years. And I think I may have touched them, but I'm not sure. So like if they've been out of the bag, they've only been out of the bag for once or twice, but they've been in there for 25 years from the guy that was overseas and came over to do some work. So I just think that's super amazing. What do you think about coins, man? I have quite a few coins. I have a whole bunch of $2 bills. I don't know. What kind of stuff do you collect? Do you collect money? And let me know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what you have. Throw it in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Whatever that may be. And if you're interested in me trying to cover something, it's a big shit show here, and I'll do the best I can, but throw that in the comments down below, or you can email me at wolfmanrants411@gmail.com. I will get that. In fact, it's, one of these 2 emails down here will get to me also. So, wolfmanrants411@gmail.com, and we'll see you in the next video.